Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Taimur and this is my channel, The Cloud Security Guy, on which I talk on a weekly basis about things like cloud security, artificial intelligence, and general cybersecurity career advice. So today I want to talk about a topic which is like a lot of people are confused about, and especially whether you are a newcomer or an experienced cybersecurity professional. This is a topic which I always felt a lot of people get confused about and they don't know what to do about it, which is the topic of cybersecurity certifications versus degrees. Which should you do? This is like an age-old dilemma that faces many, many, many professionals when they are taking their plunge into the world of cybersecurity. Both cybersecurity certifications and degrees, both of them say that you will get an awesome job, career opportunities, wins, right? So it can get quite confusing if you're a newcomer and you don't know which to start and like which what do you call option to go with. And honestly, this is the question I one of the questions I get asked about the most, whether it is on LinkedIn or on my own YouTube channel. So that's the reason I thought it would be worth giving my own 100% subjective opinion on this long running debate. So I wanted to give my own 2 cents about it. Okay, and before we go ahead, guys, please do like and subscribe to this channel. That will really help the channel to grow and it will reach the maximum amount of people. Thanks so much. Okay, so before we move ahead, one quick thing. Like I said again, this is my 100% subjective opinion. Please, if you're doing a certification, don't stop doing it because I said something in this video and that set you off. Okay, and similarly, if you're doing your degree in your second year, and if I said something here, then you suddenly decide to change course. Don't do that. Please, whatever you're doing, keep on doing that. Just use the advice which I'm giving you here to help you in your journey. Okay, so don't take my word as gospel. Don't change everything you're doing just because I said something. So the first topic I want to talk about is cybersecurity certifications. Okay, so I think if you are in cybersecurity, you already know about certifications. These are like merit badges, right, for a particular topic which you get. So you can, and there are massive amounts of topic, massive amounts of options for cybersecurity certifications. Whether you are like starting out, maybe you're doing the CompTIA, Security Plus, so this is which is for beginners, which I talked about last week. Or maybe you are in cloud security and you want to start your career in cloud security, you can do something like the CCSK, which is a certificate of cloud security knowledge. Or maybe you're more advanced in your career, you can do something like the CISSP. If you're starting out, you can do the certified in cloud security. If you're interested in penetration testing, you can do something like the certified ethical hacker. So lots and lots of options are there. I mean, there's no end of options when it comes to cyber security. Okay, so what are the good things about cybersecurity certifications? Well, the first thing, the biggest advantage of cybersecurity certifications, they're quick to do. Okay, they're quick to do. In a matter of months, you can get certified with dedicated, like focus time given. In the time that it takes you to get a degree, you could earn multiple certifications and you could probably get a job in a like lucrative cybersecurity company. Okay, time is after all money, so that is something to keep in mind. Certifications also allow you to focus on a particular niche to specialize. So maybe you want to be a cloud security expert, you can go for the certified cloud security professional, CCSP, on which I have a complete course on my channel also if you want to check out. Or maybe you want to be a hacker, then you can do the certified ethical hacker certification. Okay, so like I said, you can focus on a particular niche and they are well recognized within the industry. Without any doubt, companies do accept these certifications. Okay, and they're usually not that expensive, like maximum maybe it's like within the 300 to 500 range. Some certifications which are specialized, like it can go up to 900, 1000, but companies are usually willing to expense that, they can reimburse you. And the last thing, good thing about certification is usually they're hands on, so you do get experience, like when you're doing something like the certified ethical hacker. Most certifications which are maybe like vendor specific, like AWS or Azure or something like that, they're usually hands on. Okay, so but what are the negatives about certifications? Well, at the same time, certifications can get out of date very quickly. Okay, they can go out of date. Like to give you an example, like no certification is currently helping you mitigate the risk of generative AI like chat GPT and all that, right? And they can be a hassle to maintain with those annual payments. Like with a lot of certifications have annual payments you have to make. For one certification it might not matter. Okay, if you're paying like $50, $80, if you have five or six certifications, then it becomes like it can become a drain on your wallet. Okay, and that is also good. And one thing which you have to keep in mind, they are good for entry to mid-level positions, but usually for senior positions, certifications don't carry that weight. Okay, they don't carry the same weight as a degree would from an accredited educational institution. Okay, so and there is a market saturation. Okay, there is a market saturation uh, which is there because thousands and thousands and thousands of people are getting certified every month. So you have to keep that in mind. So you really have to do something to stand out. Certification is not enough. So from my own experience, certifications are great for landing those entry to mid-level positions. But for more senior positions, they might lack that strategic touch that lands you that CISO job. So this is where we move on to the next topic, which is cybersecurity degrees. Okay. Now, the degrees, a cybersecurity degree is like a multi-year commitment that requires your time and effort to complete. Cybersecurity degrees are more broader in scope, but they give you the full context of cybersecurity. Okay, what do I mean by that? Just to give you an example, so when we talk about, so like I said, they are more broader in scope, right? And they give you the full context of cybersecurity. What does that mean? So a certification might teach you how an incident happens, right? A cyber attack happens, but degree will teach you the philosophy behind the attack, how it has evolved over time, what is the mindset of an attacker, how it like started, how it's evolving, and probably how it's going to happen in the future. Certifications usually do not go to that level of depth. Okay. And degrees also help you build soft skills like presentations and communication skills, which are really essential for a long term successful career. Okay. And degrees also do not go out of date like certifications, and they can continue to give value over a longer period of time. So if you have a certification in cybersecurity which is like 10, 15 years old, actually it doesn't matter because it will still get accepted. A certification which is 10 to 15 years old will get expired very, very fast. Okay. And it doesn't carry the same weightage. And so, but what's the bad thing about degrees? Okay. The first thing, degrees are long. Okay. Unlike certifications, degrees are quite long. They might require commitment of 3 to 4 years. Okay. And because of that very thing, they are expensive. Okay, they can get really costly, much more than certifications, and usually employers might not be willing to reimburse them. And sometimes, like that's why I put a maybe here. Sometimes they're not as hands-on. There are degrees I've seen where now they get giving students more hands-on skills, but sometimes I've seen they're not as hands-on as say might certifications might be. Certifications also sometimes might not be as hands-on, but degrees I've seen to be more like off, more theoretical in nature. Okay, so it really depends, but I did think it might to mention it here. Okay, so these were what I thought about cybersecurity certification degrees. So which to choose? My 100% like again opinion on what you should choose it, my answer is it depends on your particular situation. Okay, if you are more hands on and you need to jump into the industry quickly, then certifications are an awesome way to get your foot in the door. Okay, why? Because they validate your baseline knowledge and you can hit the ground running on day one, right? But if you really want to contribute to cybersecurity, you have a passion to get an in-depth understanding, then the degree is the way to go, honestly. Okay, but one thing I do want to stress is this, and because this a lot of people ask me, you do not need to get a cybersecurity job degree to get a job. Okay, you don't need a cybersecurity degree. Don't think that unless you have a cybersecurity degree you won't get a job. The latest certification plus some hands-on experience can be enough to get your foot in the door. So it, like I said, I have seen professionals start out with certifications and then they enroll into a degree program when they want to get an in-depth understanding of cybersecurity and they have a passion for more in-depth research, right? And on the opposite side, I have seen professionals graduate with degrees and then you can use certifications to get more hands-on knowledge to complement their degrees. So end of the day, it really depends on your unique situation. But I hope I was able to show you the pros and cons of each approach. So I hope this was useful to you guys. Please take a look at what I've said and apply it to your situation. Do like and subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.